uh, Bishop Kiara, all the clergy gathered here today, all the Christians gathered here today, all the mourners of all faiths from all over the country gathered here today. When I learned of passing on of our dear brother, I recall the many activities that we undertook collectively with him, especially Bishop Kiara and the Interfaith Council will recall from 2019 until the early months of 2022, this county was faced with a lot of challenges. Serious conflicts that led to bloodshed, people fighting in the heart of the town. We had to seek the indulgence of all partners in the county. The support that stood out very clearly at all times, without getting tired, whether at night or any other time, whenever we called upon, under the leadership of Bishop Kiara, the Interfaith Council stood with us. But therein was this great brother of ours, Brother Racho, who consistently played a pivotal role in ensuring to bring the warring communities together and contributing to peace and stability in our great county. So it's really devastating when somebody you have always relied upon in such difficult circumstances leaves you. Though death normally happens unannounced, you will wonder. Sometimes, although it is not possible to petition the Almighty God, you wonder why, while some people who have been killing lives, doing all manner of crazy things, are still alive. And people so dear to everybody, people who are humane, people who are caring, people who invest in society, who take care of the needy, are taken away at an early age, such as Father Racho. But God's will cannot be questioned, and we just have to accept. So today, as we are gathered here, we mourn with you, Bishop, the family, and the Christian of Catholic faith, and all other Christians indeed. And we associate ourselves strongly, personally, in my own capacity. I want to say here today, during our early days, if it were not for Catholic Church, some of us will not be able to see inside of a class. I remember Father Tachizo in Sololo, from Sololo, used to come to our Quran when we were going to nursery classes. They were the ones who initiated us, introduced us to school life. We were looking after cows, and they provided us food, sometimes even clothes. Of course, they'll take us through some teachings and showing us through the cinema organizations. That's what they used to tell us about the Christianity. We used to think education is actually a Catholic way of life. It's only when I went to primary I learned, indeed, there's a difference between formal education and Christianity. So I associate myself with the Christians and with the Catholic Church and did all Christians, and even in high school. The late Dr. Griffin was a man of honor. We had a big chapel in the Starehe Boys Center. But right opposite, at the other corner of the compound, we had a mosque for Muslims. Griffin himself is a Christian, but he took us through that school life. He gave us full scholarship to Starehe, and all our life, none of our parents contributed even a shilling to my secondary education. I borrowed a lot from him. And that is a Christian. And so I say, all people, honorable people, dignified people, it doesn't matter what faith you confess, whether Christianity, Islam, or otherwise, let us contribute positively to the lives of humanity while we have the opportunity. So, Father, Bishop, we are with you. We mourn with you on behalf of the great people of Marsabit. I want to say poleni sana. Tutaendelea kuwa pamoja, familia, tutasimama na nyinyi wakati huu ngumu. Tunawaombea Mungu amlaze mahali pema peponi. Wakena